The silent room. Emily had always loved old houses. There was something enchanting about the creaking floors, the vintage wallpaper, and the secrets each room seemed to hold. So, when she inherited her grandmother's centuries-old mansion, she couldn't wait to move in. The house was vast, filled with antiques and memories. But one room stood out to her. A small, locked room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Her grandmother had always told her, never enter that room. When she asked why, the only answer she received was a sharp look and a change of subject. Curiosity, as it often does, got the better of Emily. One night, she found the key buried in an old chest in the attic. She hesitated for only a moment before unlocking the door. The room was freezing, far colder than the rest of the house. Dust floated in the air, disturbed for the first time in years. The furniture was covered in white sheets, and the air smelled of damp wood. In the center of the room was a single rocking chair, gently swaying back and forth, though no one was there. Her breath caught in her throat. Maybe it was just the wind, maybe the house had a draft, but as she stepped further into the room, the door slammed shut behind her. She ran to the door, twisting the handle, but it wouldn't budge. Panic surged through her. She banged on the door, calling for help, but there was only silence. Then she heard it. A soft whisper, her name. Emily? Her heart pounded in her chest as she spun around, searching the dark corners of the room. The rocking chair stopped moving, and for a moment there was nothing but the sound of her shallow breathing. But then she saw it, a figure, barely visible in the corner, slowly crawling toward her. Its movements were unnatural, jerky, like a puppet on tangled strings. Its face was twisted, eyes wide and unblinking, lips moving in a silent scream. Emily screamed, backing into the door, pounding on it harder, desperate to escape. The figure grew closer, reaching out a skeletal hand, its bony fingers inches away. And then the door swung open. She stumbled out of the room, slamming the door behind her, her heart racing. She locked it and threw the key down the hall. She never wanted to see that room again. But every night, as she lay in bed, she could still hear it. The soft creak of the rocking chair, the whisper of her name. Emily?